So you have locked your front door. You might even have a very high fence or security guards in your house. But right now, there could be dozens of strangers standing right in your living room, watching your kids and even looking at your bank details. In 2026, secure homes isn't just about security gates. It's about what is happening on your screens. And most parents try to handle this with strict rules, saying things like no Instagram, no Snapchat, no phones at dinner. But guess what? Rules always get broken. But critical thinking, that can last forever. Today I'm giving you 10 conversation questions that you must have with everyone in your home. And this is including your kids and your domestic staff. This will turn your household into a digital fortress. Now, here's the truth. Your family's security is only as strong as the person with the weakest password within your household. If your nanny's phone is compromised or your driver clicks a malicious link while on your home Wi-Fi, your entire network is at risk. So we are not here to interrogate. We are here to build a team within your home. And we are going to use the digital safety checklist that we have been talking about on this channel. If you check the description, you are going to see a link to download the digital safety checklist. And we are going to use this checklist to frame these 10 questions. So let's dive into these questions now. So question 1, which is an audience check, and this is for both kids and teens, in your home. Ask a question like, if you post this, who is actually seeing it? So you can see like a picture on your screen. So the goal of this question is to help them realize that public means including everybody, including scammers, predators, and not just their friends. So ask the question, if you post this picture, who is going to see it? Let's go to the second question. And this is doing a kind of background check. And it's a question for everyone in your home. Just get a picture, a photo, and ask a photo from your screen, from your phone. Pull up a picture and say, look at this picture, or look at this photo or video. So the question is, can you tell me where we are in this photo? Can you use this photo to determine our current location? Is the house number or the street name visible in this photo? The goal of this question is to train them to spot environmental data that reveals your home location. Let's look at question 3. So you ask your child or your nanny or whoever you are targeting this question to that if a stranger just shows up in your DM, says something nice or offers you a gift, what will be your first move? The purpose of this question is to establish that before any reply, you have to verify. So this is a rule you can set. Verify before reply. Before you reply any stranger, before your kid or your nanny or domestic staff, before they reply any stranger, the first rule is to verify who this person is. Do a check, quickly do a check. If you're on WhatsApp, for instance, you can quickly tap on the person and just do a random check. The least check is better than none. The fourth question, which is about the Wi-Fi, and this is targeting domestic staff especially, or anybody staying within your home. Ask, when you are out in the public, do you connect to public Wi-Fi? For example, if a driver is going to the airport to pick up his boss and he gets to the airport and he sees free Wi-Fi, ask the question, do you connect to free public Wi-Fi when you see it? And ask a further question, do you know how that can expose our home network when you come back home and connect to our home Wi-Fi with the same device? So this will help you to explain the danger of man-in-the-middle attack. Man-in-the-middle attack is simply talking about somebody standing between you and the connection. So when you try to see a connection, for instance, and you think you are communicating with the website, somebody is in between you and that website, harvesting your data, harvesting the communication, interfering with what you are discussing. So that's the man-in-the-middle attack. So before I move on to the next question, if this video has been helping you and bringing your attention to certain things that you have known before you don't know, or reminding you of something, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Share it to people that may benefit from it. And please subscribe so that we can grow this channel into a stronger force that will help more people. Question 5 is about device lending. Ask the question, do you ever let friends or relatives to borrow your phone and use it to check their social media or their Facebook app, or you do certain things online? It may even be their bank apps. The goal of this question is to emphasize cross-account contamination. So someone's account has been contaminated or has been infiltrated by someone, the person will use your device to log in to check that same account, you can cross-contaminate your account because that person has already been, has been hacked, and then they borrow your device to make use. They are literally transferring the malware or whatever is operating on the account into your device. So this is a question you need to ask. No borrowing of devices, no lending of devices to friends or relatives to check their Facebook or check their social media apps or even their bank app. Question 6 is the photo permission talk. Ask, before you post a video or a photo of the kids or of the house, can we agree to check with each other first? So you are asking your kid or you're asking your domestic staff, especially domestic staff, they can easily, because they want to show off certain things, they take a picture of the house or post with your kid, they take a picture and post it. So you need to ask, can we agree to check with each other before you post any picture of someone in this house or this house online? Let's agree. This is to emphasize that privacy is a group effort. What one person posts or when one person is being compromised, the entire house, everybody in the house can get compromised. Now, question 7. This is about something off, the something off signal. So when you suddenly feel that something is off, you ask. And this question will help you, to preempt such situations. Ask this question. If your phone suddenly starts getting slow or draggy, or you suddenly get a funny or weird login SMS notification, who is the first person you tell? So the goal here is to create a no blame mindset where people will feel free to report anything that happens immediately. So if people have the mindset that they will be blamed for reporting an action or reporting certain thing that they see that is not unusual happening in their system, they will hide it. But when you create an environment where people can easily report what is going on, they feel free. Question 8 is about password protection, and I call it the toothbrush rule. Ask the question, why is password like a toothbrush? And the answer is simply because you never share your toothbrush with anyone. The goal is simply to talk about the confidentiality involved, in security, knowing that passwords, certain credentials are supposed to be confidential. Question 9. Let's look at location tagging. Why do we wait until after leaving a restaurant or a car park before we post a picture of such locations? So this question is simply saying, if you're in a place, for instance, you're in a location and you took some nice pictures and you want to post it and you're verified or you are sure that you can post it, why do you wait to leave that environment before you post the picture or you share or before sharing the video? The goal of this question is to prevent real-time tracking of the family's movement. So most of the time when you post a picture or post a video, some apps or some phones, some devices just automatically geotag such pictures. If you post it while you are still within that environment and it has been geotagged, people can track that at so date, at so time, you are in so location. So, but if you wait till after you left that environment before you post it, or not possibly even days after before you post it, the geotagging will definitely not be real time, and then people will not be able to trace you or trace the picture to a particular location of you. And the last question we are looking at, the question 10 here, is the emergency protocol question. So ask the question, if you click a link and the screen suddenly goes blank or black, what is your emergency 1-minute plan? Now, this question is to help you to know the immediate action you should take when you feel that something has happened. And the question or the next step you need to take, or what you need to emphasize with this question, is the immediate disconnection from Wi-Fi, immediately changing your password and alerting everybody in the house. So these 10 questions are just the beginning. I've put together all these questions in a digital safety checklist, and you have full access to this question to go over it over and over again with everybody within your house or within your team or anyone that you want to ensure stays protected within your covering. It's a simple one-page guide that you can print out. You can stick it on your fridge, or you can even share within your family WhatsApp group. It covers the technical stuff like two-factor authentication, so you can focus on the human stuff. like the conversations that you have in the question and answer. So if you have not downloaded it yet, check the link in the description to this video. You will see your access to the digital safety checkup list. Now remember, that your teenager that quickly wants to have an Instagram page, don't just say no to him or her. Ask them the question, what will you do if a stranger suddenly sends you a direct message? When you build critical thinking, you don't have to watch them every second or watch your kids or whoever they are every second. You will have given them the digital compass, and that is how you protect the family in 2026. My name is Olalekan Ilori. I'm here to make your home cyber safe. And if this video has helped you in any way, please like the video, share, and subscribe to this channel. And remember, very important, download the checklist tonight. Have a conversation with your family about it tonight, and let's keep building a safer online environment.